Well, joining me now is Indiana Congressman Jim Banks and Florida Congressman Byron Donald. Gentlemen, both, thank you very much for being here. So, Congressman Banks, let's just ask it point blank. Are Schiff and Swalwell threats to our national security?
Without a doubt. Remember, I'm the guy that Nancy Pelosi kicked off of the fake sham January 6th committee last year. She never gave a single reason why she kicked me off the committee. And here you have Speaker McCarthy, a man of his word. He followed through on a promise that he made, that he would not let these two threats to our national security serve on the Intelligence Committee. Now, never mind that being on the Intelligence Committee implies that you're intelligent. And we're talking about the two of the biggest clowns in Congress, Swalwell taking the cake. Obviously, I mean, think about it, caught in a very compromising situation. This guy shouldn't be allowed anywhere near our national secrets because of how compromised he was. Today, Mike Pompeo confirmed that Adam Schiff actually knowingly released classified information when he was chair of the Intelligence Committee. He shouldn't be allowed on the committee after doing that. He should be punished for it. So kudos to Speaker McCarthy for following through on what he said he would do. Neither of these two guys should even be in Congress, let alone serving on the Intelligence Committee.
Yeah, no one leaked more than Schiff. And that's public knowledge, whether you follow the news or you're inside the Beltway. He would walk out of those briefings and hand it over to friendly media. Representative Donald, here's the thing. Swalwell is so concerned about China. Schiff was so concerned about China. He went to TikTok, which may or may not be owned by the CCP, to fundraise right after this happened. Watch this.
We knew it would be bad when the Republicans took over, but it's far worse than we expected. But I can promise you this is not the end of my fight for our democracy. This is just the beginning. Please join us and contribute today.
The Chinese TikTok defense, Representative Donald.
Well, look, I don't know where he's trying to ask for campaign contributions, but let me just say this. In terms of fighting for the democracy, that has been Republicans throughout this entire time. All we have wanted is the truth surrounding all of these issues. And what we've known for quite some time is that Adam Schiff has been leaking to the press, leaking classified information, all to score political points with the radical left in our country, targeting his political opponents on purpose and using his seat on the Intelligence Committee as chairman to do that. If you're going to go through and do something like that and everybody on Capitol Hill knows, you don't get to serve on the Intelligence Committee. So he can go raise all the money he wants. Trust me, that political fight will be waiting for him right here, and we're going to win it because the truth has finally prevailed, and we're going to take this Congress to actually make sure more of the facts, more of the evidence comes out to demonstrate to the people what has actually happened on Capitol Hill over the last couple of years.
Representative Banks, there was another member of Congress at that press conference. Omar was there. Ilhan Omar was at the briefing. Here's what she said. Listen.
Republicans have been gunning for our seats and obviously know how effective that we have been in upholding the Constitution, in defending our democracy, in standing up to extremists, and we will continue to do that work.
So Ilhan Omar, known anti-Semite on the House Foreign Affairs Committee, but yet her position requires a majority vote to kick her off the committee. You have a Republican, you have a majority, Representative Banks. Do you think you can do that?
I hope so. I'll be one of the first to vote to remove her from the Foreign Affairs Committee. Remember, she is one of the most anti-Israel members of Congress maybe that Congress has ever seen. I mean, her rhetoric against Israel is dangerous. Israel is our most important ally around the world, especially at a time like this where the Biden administration has turned the world upside down and made the world a far less safe place, a more dangerous place. So to have a member of the Foreign Affairs Committee, which is a committee that's supposed to go out and help us build relationships with our allies, be very anti-Israel. It's dangerous to have her on the committee to begin with. So I hope we vote to remove her. I'll be one of the first to cast my vote to do so.
Representative Donald, you were in the middle of the speakership fight. What is the, not that this vote is the telltale sign, but what's the pulse of the caucus right now? And can they hang together on tight votes like Ilhan Omar?
Oh, I firmly believe we're going to hang together. I agree with my colleague. I'll be the second vote when it comes to Ilhan Omar. Look, as a Republican conference, we went through our machinations, but it was all about the Republic. It was about what House Republicans are going to do to fulfill all the promises we've made when we campaigned to have a majority. We have it now. And I fully believe in all my conversations with my colleagues throughout the conference, we are going to get the job done. Whether that's Adam Schiff and Swalwell and Ilhan Omar, whether it's the debt ceiling or whatever else is to come, securing our border is one in particular. We're going to get the job done on behalf of the American people.
Man, I sure hope so. Gentlemen, both of you, thank you very much for joining us tonight.